Let's get started with section 3.2, linear equations in two variables. And I apologize, my throat's killing me. Question number 1, determine if the given ordered pair is a solution to the equation. The equation is negative x minus y equals 12. I'm going to write that down. Now, that's the question mark. Is that going to be an equal sign? Now, your point is the ordered pair -1, -7. So remember that the first number is the x and the second number is the y. I'm going to go over to my equation and I'm going to say negative, and then I'm going to write a parenthesis. Here comes my x, -1, minus, here comes my y, -7. Negative, negative is a positive, so that's 1. And remember here, minus a negative, that's the same thing as saying plus 7. 1 plus 7 is 8. Now my question mark is, does that equal 12? Is that equal to the right-hand side of 12? And that does not. So we're going to say that the ordered pair is not a solution. It's not a solution. Number 2 says to determine if the given ordered pair is a solution to the equation. My equation I've rewritten is y equals -3x minus 12. My ordered pair is -4, -4. X is -4, y is -4. So I'm going to put -4 in for y and ask, is that equal to -3 times, what is my x? -4 minus 12. -3 times -4 is 12. And then I have minus 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. Is that equal to -4? No. So the point is not a solution to the equation. Question number 3, same thing. The equation is y equals 3x plus 6. And the point, the ordered pair, is -1, 3. We're going to plug in -1 for x and 3 for y. So does 3 equal 3 times -1 plus 6? 3 times -1 is -3. Bring down the plus 6. -3 plus 6 is just 3. Is that equal to our left-hand side of 3? The answer is yes. So that ordered pair is a solution to that equation. Number 4 is 0, -5. So x is 0, y is -5. Is that ordered pair a solution to the equation y equals 0? So we're going to plug in our y value, -5, and ask, is that equal to 0? You see that we plugged in the y. Y value was -5. Is -5 equal to 0? No. So that ordered pair is not a solution to that equation. Number 5. Determine if the ordered pair 6, 2 is a solution to the equation x equals 6. So again, x is 6, y is 2. We're going to plug x in, so we're going to plug 6 in and ask, is that equal to the right-hand side of 6? The answer is yes. So it is a solution to that equation. Question 6. Complete the table and graph the corresponding ordered pairs. Draw the line defined by the points to represent all solutions to the equation. Okay, they're going to give us an equation, and that equation is -x plus y equals 3. And now we're supposed to complete this table. So they're going to tell us what x is. They tell us x is -4. Right here, x is -4. So I'm going to write negative 4 in for x. Now, do you see that I had to leave that negative that's out front? I put negative 4 in the parentheses. That's my x. Plus y equals 3. Negative negative 4 is just 4 plus y equals 3. Now I need to solve for y. I need to get y by itself. I need to subtract 4 from both sides. So y is going to equal 3 minus 4, which is negative 1. Okay, now we have y is 0, and we need to go solve for x. So I'm going to plug 0 in for y, and I have negative x plus y, which is 0, equals 3. So negative x plus 0 is just negative x equals 3. Now I need to divide both sides by negative 1 to get x by itself. And x will equal negative 3. For the next group, x is 0. So I have negative 0 plus y equals 3. Negative 0 is the same as 0. 0 plus y is just y. So y equals 3. Our last point, y is 4. So I'm going to go plug 4 in for y. I get negative x plus 4 equals 3. To get the x by itself, I need to subtract 4 from both sides. So negative x equals 3 minus 4, which is negative 1. Now if I divide both sides by negative 1, I get positive x equals 1. So I get the point 1 comma 4. Okay, now I need to go plot all 4 of those points. Okay, starting with negative 4, negative 1. Remember, our x comes first and then our y. This is the x-axis, so I need to go left and right first. This is our y-axis, then I need to go up and down. So to show you for negative 4, negative 1, I'm going to go negative 4 and then negative 1. So my point will be right here. For negative 3, 0, I need to go negative 3 and then 0 in the y direction. So my point is right here. For 0, 3, I go 0 in the x direction and then 3 in the y direction. My point is right here. And last, 1, 4, 1 in the x direction and then 4 in the y direction. My point will be right here. Last but not least, we're supposed to connect those dots and draw our line. Our line will be right here. Question number 7, we're going to do the same thing. Complete the table and plot the points and draw the line. Y equals 2x plus 1. Our x is 2. Where you see an x, we're going to plug in a 2. So I have y equals 2 times 2 plus 1. Y equals 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So I get y equals 5. Number 2, my equation was y equals 2x plus 1. My y value this time is negative 1. So negative 1 equals 2x plus 1. I need to subtract 1 from both sides. Negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2 equals 2x. Now I need to divide both sides by 2. So x will equal Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. So my point is the ordered pair negative 1, negative 1. I'm going to go write that down. Okay, part 3. Remember your equation is y equals 2x plus 1. And now we want to solve the point, or find the value when x is negative 3. I'm going to put in negative 3 for x. I have y equals 2 times negative 3 plus 1. Y equals 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 1, I get y equals negative 5. I have the ordered pair negative 3, comma, negative 5. Okay, let's go plot the red point 2, comma 5. In the x direction, I need to go 2. Then in the y direction, I need to go 5. My point will be right there, right here. For the point negative 1, negative 1, in the x direction, I need to go negative 1. In the y direction, I need to go negative 1. So my point will be right here. Last but not least, the point negative 3, negative 5. Negative 3 in the x direction, negative 5 in the y direction. So my point will be right here. Last thing you need to do is draw a line through those 3 points. They should all be in a straight line. I know that's not a very straight line, but it's supposed to be. Okay, number 8. If your linear equation is 2x plus 3y equals 6, and your first value, you're given x equals 0, that's going to actually give you a special point. We'll talk about that soon. But if I'm going to plug in 0 for x, 2 times 0 plus 3 times y equals 6. 2 times 0 is just 0. 0 plus 3y equals 6. 0 plus 3y is just 3y equals 6. To get y by itself, I need to divide both sides by 3. So I have y equals 2. Y equals 2. My point is 0, comma 2. To find my next point, I'm going to plug in 0 for y. So I have 2x plus 3 times 0 equals 6. 3 times 0 is 0. So 2x plus 0 equals 6. 2x plus 0 is just 2x equals 6. Dividing both sides by 2, I get x equals 3. So my point, my ordered pair is 3, comma 0. One more time, I'm going to write down 2x plus 3y equals 6 because that's my equation. This time I have that x equals 2. So 2 times 2 plus 3y equals 6. 4 plus 3y equals 6. Subtracting 4 from both sides, I get 3y equals 6 minus 4 is 2. Dividing both sides by 3, I get y equals 2/3. So I have the point 2, comma 2/3. That's not an integer value. That's going to be yucky to graph, but we'll go do it. Okay, I have the point 0, 2. In the x direction, I go 0, and then in the y direction, I go 2. So here's that point. For 3, 0, in the x direction, I'm going to go 3, and then in the y direction, I'm going to go 0. So here's this point. And I have the point 2 comma 2/3. I'm going to go x direction of 2, and then in the y direction I'm going to go 2/3. So my point would be like right here. So now my line looks like this. Let's do one more on this recording, and then I'll stop it and do another one. Okay, number 9. Your equation is y equals -5. Your first value that they give you is x equals -2. You notice there's never an x over here in your equation. So when x is -2, your equation tells you y equals -5. So you have the point -2, -5. Okay, for your next one, your equation again is y equals -5. They tell you your x value is 1. Well, there's nowhere to plug in 1 for x. But when x is 1, your equation tells you y equals -5. You have the point 1, -5. Last point, y is -5. They tell you your x value is 0. There's nowhere to plug 0 in for x, but it tells you that y is -5. So you have the point 0, -5. Now let's go graph those 3 points. All right, let's graph -2, -5. -2, -5. So my point is right here. For the point 1, 5, 1 to the right, -5, so I'm going to go down. My point is right here. And last, 0, -5, I go 0 in the x direction and then down -5 in the y. So my point is right here. The line that connects those 3 points is right here. Notice that that is a horizontal line. What was our equation? Y equals -5. Look at where that horizontal line is. It's down here at -5 through my y-axis at -5.